And now for the news. President Donald J. Trump rang in the new year by sending the U.S. military and law enforcement personnel to Venezuela, where we arrested Nicolas Maduro, the illegitimate president of the country. We brought him to the United States to face justice. He has been in court just a little while ago. He says he is not guilty. We'll keep an eye on what Maduro had to say just a few minutes ago in court in New York City. He is indicted, along with his wife, for narco-terrorism conspiracy and cocaine importation conspiracy and weapons charges. This is not jaywalking, folks. Once again, a competent commander-in-chief, supported by the most ruthlessly lethal armed force the earth has ever known, has expertly carried out a mission. No U.S. service members were killed in this operation. It took about 90 minutes. Hardest hit in all of this, Democrats who have been revealed as complete and total hypocrites, empty, broken-brained partisans. Now, they used to accuse Trump of being soft on Maduro. Why? Oh, you guessed it, because of Maduro's ties to Russia. Putin did support Maduro. Joe Biden tweeted in 2020, Trump talks tough on Venezuela, but admires thugs and dictators like Nicolas Maduro. The allegation from Democrats was that Trump would never do anything about Maduro because Putin supported Maduro and Trump admires Putin and blah, 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 blah. Let's listen to some of the hacks. I have to credit, by the way, the brilliant Maze Moore for digging up a lot of this on his X feed over the weekend at Maze Moore. Let's start with Senate Democrat leader Chuck Schumer. Today, he says Trump is illegal and reckless to arrest Maduro. What tune was he singing in 2020? Let's take a listen to Cut 10, Chuck Schumer.
He brags about all these things he wants to do or is doing, but his actions belie his words. Maybe the best metaphor was his claim to bring democracy to Venezuela. There was a big policy there. It flopped. If the policy was working, Juan Guaido wouldn't be in the balcony here. He'd be in Venezuela. He'd be sitting in the president's palace, or at least waging a fight to win. He's here. And the president brags about his Venezuela policy? Give us a break. He hasn't brought an end to the Maduro regime. The Maduro regime is more powerful today and more entrenched today than it was when the president began.
Oh, I wonder what Chuck Schumer would think about 2020, Chuck Schumer. Who's next? Let's see. How about Chris Murphy, one of the most dishonest partisan hacks in Washington, senator from Connecticut. Now, my CNN colleague, Dana Bash, took Murphy deservedly to the woodshed on Sunday morning for his rank hypocrisy. In 2019, he wanted Maduro gone. And today, he attacks Trump for doing just that. Here's Chris Murphy.
In 2019, you wrote an op-ed and you called for Maduro to be gone. You said, let's get one thing straight. There should no longer be any debate about Maduro's lack of democratic legitimacy. The Trump administration is right to put restoring Venezuelan democracy at the center of our approach to this crisis. A return to a stable democracy is in the interest of the Venezuelan people and the United States and the hemisphere. We don't know what's going to happen with regard to the civilian leadership there. Tom Cotton was just here saying that he hopes that there are democratic elections. Isn't that what you want?
Well, the rest of that article was a criticism of President Trump's early moves to saber rattle around regime change.
Shameless partisan hacks.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.